We should be back. Can't have all that sound going on in my live, man. You feel me? Yeah, so we good now. We good now. What's popping, man? What's popping? Hold on, let me get on my TikTok right quick. Hey, y'all now can buy my book on TikTok too, man. My book is on TikTok in my TikTok shop. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go get the book. I got a 40% off deal going on right now. You know what I'm saying? Instead of y'all paying $40, y'all pay like 20, like $26 or something like that. But it's in my TikTok shop on TikTok, man. Y'all could get it straight from there, man. Y'all already know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? If you've been under a rock and you don't know what's going on, you better get what's popping. You feel me? With Hot Boy Turk, man, because I got a whole lot. Um, Shout out to Beehive, man, my podcast partner. Y'all know we got the Beehive podcast, Hot Boy Turk podcast. You know what I'm saying? Telling the truth, not hating. You know, he should say the book fire. That's what's up. Appreciate it. What's up, Beat? What up? What up? What up? What up? If you don't got the book yet, what you waiting on? You need to go get that. You need to go cop that ASAP. You need to go cop that. I'm talking ASAP. You hear me? Like rocket, but no rocket. You dig? What y'all got going on though, man? What we looking like on YouTube? Y'all let me know, man. Get them likes up. Let's go. Let's get the room hot. Let's get the room hot. Box 4, what we looking like? Appreciate it. Today the anniversary, man. Shout out to my beautiful wife. Um, we got married, man, in 2012 when I came home from prison, basically like 2 months after I came home. And man, we've been rolling, bro. We've been rolling through the ups, through the downs, you know what I'm saying? Unseparable, you feel me? We done been through some real life situations, man, and we got it. We made it through. We made it through, man, and only real people gon' survive tough times, you know. Um, a lot of people thought that my wife was just with me because of who I was, and that was far from the truth. That was far from the truth. Then some of them thought that she was with me because um of what I can give her. That was far from the truth. You know what I'm saying? When you got somebody that no matter what, through all the lies, through all the deception of other people, you know, at times, man, I remember when I was locked up, they had this girl, man, she's deceased now. Now, my girl had been down with me the whole time. You feel me? But when you in jail, man, you got high expectations. You feel me? And any little thing can make you forget about everything else that a person have done or been doing for you. You know what I'm saying? Because you be in a mindset of I want what I want when I want it, how I want it. Now, you know what I'm saying? I done been there, done that. And when you get somebody else to come fill that gap and be able to provide that mindset of what you want. I want it now. I want it then. I want it. You know what I'm saying? You tend to roll with the person that's benefiting you at that time. You feel me? And me and my girl had broke up, man, for like she said it was longer, but I It felt like it was like 6 months. And I wound up getting some play on my appeal. So y'all know I'm feeling myself, you know what I'm saying? And I wound up calling her and she was like hanging the phone up on me. I ain't want to talk. She was like, it's over for you. Bam, bam, bam. So happened. I get to the feds and I met one of her cousin's baby daddy in the feds. We was at Forest City. And he was trying to get a visitation, right? So you already know, man. I had the transportation. He needed the visitation, but if his girl would have came, my girl would have came to bring her. You know what I'm saying? So that was my way to get back in with her after I had been trying to get back after, you know, letting the girl get in my ear and, you know, get me off focus with my girl, right? So bam, she came visit, you know, and we kind of like, you know, made amends, man, where I went wrong at. You know, I was tripping. You know, bam, bam, bam. We let all that go after we had a conversation. Conversation is what you have to have, man, especially when you know somebody rock with you. You got to have an open mind conversation. And sometimes that conversation have to be, it can't be over the phone. It can't be over social media. It got to be face to face. You know what I'm saying? So you can look that person in the eye and that person can look you in the eye and y'all can feel each other, right? So I was telling her, you know, how I felt. She was telling me how she felt. And the love instantly came back. So when the love instantly came back, you know, I was used to telling my girl everything. You feel me? And that's when I told her, I was like, look, I did blase blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? While I was in jail, you know what I'm saying? This would happen. And bam, she kicked me in the balls, right? And but she still got back on track with me how she was after I told her what I told her, you know. She could have just said, man, I ain't rocking with you. You did me bad. You would listen to this girl. And you know what I'm saying? But she knew how we was rocking. We rocking like that. You know what I'm saying? And I can admit that I was being selfish, that jailhouse mentality, you feel me? I had to see what was best for me. So man, we got back together. You know, and to be real, man, when I was going to visitation with the other female, they wasn't fixing my chicken like she fixed my chicken in visitation with the salt and pepper season it. You know what I'm saying? How I like it. Like she already knew how I like. Then they wasn't taking my pictures like I wanted to take the pictures like me and her were taking the pictures. She know how I like to take the pictures because I get my feel on and all that, right? So it wasn't the same. It wasn't the same. Even though you try to replace something that's good, man, you never could replace something that's good for you. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how good it is to you, but if it's good for you, you can't replace it. You feel me? So to make a long story short, man, we got back on board, you know, and it's like soon we got back on board, man, things started happening. Good things started happening, you know. Um, it was too good to be true, man. I was about to come home after I had and wrote my book, The Autothuggography of Turk. You know, um, I also wrote a movie. You know, it's like I got focused, bro. Like when I got back with her, I got creative. I got focused because I ain't have no worries. You know what I'm saying? Because I was back with my girl, I know she had my back. I ain't have to worry about nothing on the outside. Everything was smooth. You know what I'm saying? Visitation. I'm talking about, bro, I ain't miss a beat since I was in jail, other than the time when we had separated, you know. But man, my girl was there the whole time, through the ups, through the downs, was there. You feel me? So you know, finally came that day, October 12th. Y'all go see the footage on YouTube. You know, I didn't care who wasn't there. How I envisioned me coming home. Because the one who was there is the one that cared the most. And that was all that mattered. You know what I'm saying? She was there for me. Her and her friend came pick me up. And if y'all look at the video, look at HotBoyTurk get picked up from prison, with his girl or whatever. I don't know. But anyway, look at that video and y'all can see how happy I was. I wasn't worried about nothing. She came, got me, bam, got in the car. And I ain't lying, I thought they was gonna call me back because it was too good to be true after doing all them years, after doing all that time. You know what I'm saying? 8 years, 8 months, 16 days, man. You ain't just thinking like you really released, you know? So I kept on looking back, but then I just like, man, I'm gone. Ain't no more looking back. You know, got on down, man. Went to Memphis, you know. We was in a 1 bedroom. You hear me? Nah, it was a 2 bedroom. A 2 bedroom. And you know, it was like it was a 1 bedroom because her little brother was staying with her while I was locked up. And his girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? But y'all know that didn't work out. You feel me? So they moved out. But I think my girl got pregnant with them twins, bro, probably that same night. You know what I'm saying? When I came home, October 12th, I believe she got pregnant with them twins, and y'all see how that outcome came, and we been together ever since. So 2 months later, not October, so December 20th. That was the day Magnolia Shorty got killed. And that was the day my brother who got killed while I was in jail birthday. You know what I'm saying? We got married on that day, you know. 2 months after I came home from jail. We didn't have a big wedding. I'm gonna give her a big wedding. Cause I wasn't on my feet. You know what I'm saying? That's how much love she had for me. She wasn't worrying about no big wedding, but every woman want a big wedding. So we gonna have a big wedding. The time is getting right now, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna renew our vows and we're gonna do it big with the reception and do all that, you know what I'm saying? But the thing was, we married each other when I ain't have nothing. We couldn't afford no rings or none of that. You know what I'm saying? It just was me and her at the justice of peace. You feel me? That's how I knew that it was real, bro. You know, and people on the outside looking in always have something to say, but you have to know what's real from what's fake. You have people on the outside that probably can benefit you a little bit better than me at the time. You know what I'm saying? But you got to ask yourself, is it genuine or is it beneficial to them? You know what I'm saying? And, I had to think of that, bro. I had to really like put my priorities in order, and I made the right decision. I made the right decision because we've been married 20 years today. It's our 20th. I mean, we've been married 11 years today. We've been together 20 years since 2003. My twin's 10 years old. I was together with her when I went to jail. We was together only 2 months before I went to jail. When I went to jail, we was together only 2 months. She stood down me 8 years, 8 months, 16 days. You know what I'm saying? That's real love, bro. And when it's real love, the devil always try to come between what's real. And he gonna show you things that might look like it's real. You feel me? Cause he come at you in a way where he gonna be pleasing to the eyes, pleasing to the ear, pleasing to the body. But you got to know in your mind what's really real. If I would have made all the wrong decisions, man, I wouldn't have my twins today. I wouldn't have the best woman in the world. You feel me? With all this stuff that I go through, all this indirect slick hatred, you know what I'm saying? He'll say, he say, she say, you know, people speculating, you know what I'm saying? With all that go on, my wife be there to have me like, be cool, fall back. You and I know what's going on. And you know what? I need somebody like that because I trust every word that they saying. Because if I ain't have that woman, man, I would have been on some crash dummy shit. You know what I'm saying? Some real crash dummy shit. If I ain't had that woman in my family, I'd be on some real crash dummy shit. But God know what he was doing because he knew what was gonna be going on with a lot of things that's not for me. You know what I'm saying? And when you meet authentic people, man, you got to hold on to them type of people, bro. You feel me? I'm happy, I'm content. You know, I don't cheat on my wife. You know what I'm saying? Me and her make music together. You feel me? We get money together. We make love, make money. And a lot of people don't like that. I ain't gonna say a lot of people don't like that. The devil don't like that. The devil hates that. You feel me? The devil hates that. When you around here smiling, you know, you ain't doing all the extra. Read all about it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't doing all that. You ain't doing it for the gram. You know, you being real humble. You bossing up. You know, yeah. When I came home, I was very emotional at times about certain situations. You feel me? But I'm way past that. I done matured. I done growed up in my mind, mentally, spiritually, financially. Like I'm stable. I'm on. You know, I'm on some grown up time, some boss up time. You feel me? I ain't on what I used to do, what I used to be. You know what I'm saying? And far as old friends that I knew, if you was a friend, you still a friend. Because I changed don't mean that I ain't your friend. So if you feel like I ain't your friend because you want to be on some, you know, what you used to do and what you used to think and how you think it should be, then so be it. You feel? So you know, um, a lot of people gonna have to re-meet me, man. You know, I'm not the same Turk that I used to be 20 years ago. You know, appreciate that, bro. Appreciate the blessing. I'm not the same Turk that I used to be. You know, I'm a married man. I'm a father. I'm a God fearing. I'm a businessman. You know, I don't need no friends at all. Cause one thing I learned about friends, people come around for a reason, a season, and a lifetime. You have people that come in your life to add, subtract, divide, or multiply. When they come in your life, the ones that are meant to be there, gonna be there. You feel me? The ones who are not supposed to be there, not gonna be there. See, I learned to detach myself from things that I probably will be attached to. You know what I'm saying? That way I won't be disappointed. That way I won't, you know, um, be mad when the expectations of what I have don't be met. See, I can't have no high expectations of nobody but my household. That's the only ones I have high expectations of. When you have high expectations, man, sometimes you get disappointed. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's where a lot of people go wrong at. They put their high expectations in places and then, oh, you ain't real because you ain't meet their expectations. But that's selfish for you to have high expectations of somebody that probably can't even reach that demand. You set yourself up to think this and think that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's real. You know what I'm talking about? You can when you can like sit back and accept the things you cannot change. You know what I'm saying? Man, you have grown up, bro. You know, and it be a lot of stuff that be going on, y'all. You know, I see everything, I hear everything, but I don't react to it. You feel me? And this social media stuff, man, is gonna get a lot of people in situations that they don't want to be in. You know, one thing about this social media, man, you can either use it as a tool or you can use it as a fool. You know, if you don't know how to use it, man, there's a lot of stuff that you can do that people will hold you to. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things that people say, people might hold you to what you say, especially if they don't like you. You know what I'm saying? So I have learned to watch the things that I say. Don't make no assumptions. Because a lot of people make assumptions on social media and they live that out and they act it out. They react to assumptions. I deal with facts. I don't deal with no feelings. You feel me? And never will I let nobody send me out. You know, you have people that try to send you out on social media, you know, especially in the comments, you know, oh. It's like it remind me of an elementary school fight, you know what I'm saying? Somebody trying to egg a fight on, put something on your shoulder and make you fight, make you knock it off. You have to be able to use your mind. Cause if you don't use your mind, man, like you only get one time to live, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, and the thing be like, if you happy with your life, man, live your life happy. You know, nobody else should even matter in your happiness if you happy. You know what I'm saying? So the question come, are you happy? You feel me? Because a lot of people might not be happy and want to put on this persona that they are. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm gonna tell you this, man. I'm in a happy place, happily married, happily, God fearing, happily taking care of my business independently. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man. I'm. That's why I still look young because I'm not stressing. I have too many blessings to be stressing. You know what I'm saying? And I want to continue to be a beacon of light to show people, in spite of the negativity, keep it thugging. Take hardship using God's gift in spite of negativity. That what thugging is. I didn't made a whole 360 in my life. You hear me? It's easy. I'm talking about, listen what I'm saying. My podcast partners and me do numbers showing love. You hear me? Shout out to Beehive, man. Cause God will put people in your life that will be there at the right moments, man. Like you might have a you might be in your emotions about something, but you have these people that you call and you vent to them, and they'll give you a whole different outlook of the way you seeing things, and it'll change your mind. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people who need people like that in their life. And God sent me people like that in my life. It's a few of them that I can name, you know what I'm saying? But Beehive have showed me how to communicate. He gave me weapons of communication, man, you know, because at one time, bro, any little thing that I would have felt was directed or indirectly respectfully, I would have dealt with it. You know what I'm saying? But everything doesn't deserve my energy. You know what I'm talking about? And I can't reach a person in their emotions. I only can reach you in your emotion. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's why I'm at with it, man. You know, Rich Thuggin album out right now. Y'all go click that link in my bio on Instagram. Click the link in the bio on the video right here. Y'all can pay what y'all want to pay. Pay whatever y'all want to pay for it, man. You know, still on fire. We almost at 700,000 views independent. I'm happy about that. I'm proud about that. You know what I'm saying? I know how far I came, you know, and just being in a position to be able to help people. It been times where I made things look like I was in a position, but I wasn't, you know. And if people would have knew what I was going through, maybe they'll have a whole lot of understanding. You feel me? But sometimes people are only focused on themselves. They don't care what you going through. They want what they want when they want it, how they want it. You know what I'm saying? I've been there before. I've been there before. So I understand and I empathize with people that are like that with that mindset. You feel me? Um, One thing I don't live by is he say, she say. I don't live by assumptions. I try to let my words be impeccable. And I try my best to do all three. So I don't take nothing personal. I don't make no assumptions. And I let my words be impeccable now. Because life and death is in the power of the tongue. You know what I'm talking about? And I practice what I research, man. You feel me? Reading have really changed my perception, bro. You feel me? Like when you really like get empowered by getting information that can help you, it changes your life. The way your life changes, not from this person or that person. You know what I'm saying? That's the high expectations you might have of people. You're going to always be let down because you putting people before God. You know what I'm saying? You got to prioritize. You got to put your priorities in order. You feel me? Don't have no high expectations of nobody. Because I guarantee you, something going to happen where they don't meet their expectation. You feel me? But who you can expect from is God working through every problem. You feel me? Because that's what he promised. That he will provide for your needs. So the things we want might not be the things we need. You feel me? So don't force it. Don't force nothing. It all gonna come if it's for you. You know what I'm saying? That's how I live. And like I say, that's why I'm so, smooth looking. I'm a smooth looking dude, you know? I don't know who needed to hear this, but this what we on, man. You know, this ain't no New Year resolution. This is my solution. You feel me? Stress about nothing. Bless over everything. You hear me? Like that. Mm-hmm. What's popping, Rusty? Jay Wade, what's popping? Dougie, me and Lab, what up, what up? Loyalty, what up with it? Clay, La Familia, I see you. The Pet Way, what up? Butterplay, y'all already know, man. We everywhere where they not there, you know? Told y'all, man, I'm on 7 platforms at one time, man. I learned how to do it all, you know? Like my expectations is in my information, man. You know, I go get the information, man. I'm gonna find out how to do it. And that's what I do, man. You know, if you want to learn anything, man, you got to learn how to read it and comprehend it. You feel me? And that's it. Like nobody can stop you from growing but you. You got to think and grow rich, bro. You got to think and grow rich. We was talking about um creativity, synthetic creativity and creativity. I mean imagination. You know, how you can through repetition of your imagination manifest the things that you're constantly thinking of. You know, that's true, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's real. And success requires no explanation. Failures permits no alibis. You have to have organized planning, okay? Which is the crystallization of desire into action. Your desire is your thoughts. How do you plan to make things happen? Is your strategy that you have to come up with. If you don't do that, then who fault it is? Do you have high expectations of yourself the way you have expectations of everybody else? If you had those expectations of yourself, you'll be in a better place. You know what I'm talking about? See, you have to build plans, right? And I'm going to show y'all how to build plans based off of how I learned how to build plans. Because if you fail a plan, you plan to fail. This is how you get out your situation. For anybody that's in a situation that need a solution to their problem, when you become a professional problem solver, you can't never go wrong. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta ally yourself with a group of as many people as you may need for the creation and carrying out of your plan, or plans for the accumulation of money, making use of the mastermind principle described in a later chapter. Compliance with this instruction is absolutely essential. Do not neglect it. So all that, I don't need this person, I don't need that person. If you have that mentality because you arrogant, you have pride, and you feel like, I done made it, I done this, I done that, God will make it to where you at a standstill because of your attitude. Your attitude determines your altitude. You feel me? You got to line yourself up with the right people. Not just with anybody that you think, but with the right people that are on the same energy, the same mind. Just because y'all might think that this situation is good for me, that situation not good for me, and I know it. You know what I'm saying? You can't let social media dictate your navigate. You feel me? Because if you do, if you are being driven by comments, if you're being driven by likes, you're gonna fall off a cliff, man. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna fall off a cliff. Mhm. Before forming your mastermind alliance, decide what advantages and benefits you may offer the individual members of your group in return for their cooperation. No one will work indefinitely without some form of compensation. No intelligent person will either request or expect another to work without adequate compensation, although this may not always be in the form of money. So before you get with a group of people, you don't just think about what they could give to you. What can you give to them? You know what I'm saying? What can you bring to the table? Appreciate that loyalty. What can you bring to the table? You feel me? See, too many people try to go into situations like, what can you give me? What can you give me? What can you give me? That's the wrong attitude. You get by giving. See, we was taught wrong, bro. You know what I'm saying? The older you get, the wiser you become to that solution. Like, in order for me to get respect, I got to give it. In order for me to get a check, I got to write one. You know what I'm saying? I have to invest in this project in order to get a return on my investment. You feel me? Like, if we learn to give, then we can expect to receive in due time. You feel me? I know some people might be like, nah, I ain't giving nothing until I get it. But you'll stand stuck. You won't grow. You know what I'm saying? Some people be so stubborn, bro. And it's a challenge. It's a challenge when somebody is being childish, when somebody is being petty, when somebody is being, you know, arrogant, somebody being disrespectful towards you. It's a challenge for you not to respond or react and reciprocate that same energy. But then, where do that leaves you? That leaves the situation still a problem. Remember, you want to be a problem solver, not the one who escalate the problem. You know what I'm saying? You become a problem solver. You feel me? Arrange to meet with the members of your mastermind group at least twice a week and more often if possible until you have jointly perfected the necessary plan or plans for the accumulation of money. So you have to meet with your group who you gonna work with. Too many people go wrong because they are not on one accord. It's easy for a stranger or somebody else to come and get in your ear if you're not having no communication with somebody that you supposed to be doing business with. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's very important that y'all stick together and continue to work your plan. If you don't have a plan, you fail. You fail straight up. Ain't no way around it. Can't do nothing without a plan, man. I have learned if it ain't no plan involved, I ain't involved. I don't do the wishful thinking. You feel me? I don't do the man, you doing this, you doing that, and I just jump to it. Nah, we don't rock like that. That ain't grown. That ain't me showing that I have grown. You feel me? I ain't rushing into nothing. I'm taking my time. I'm analyzing the situation. Everybody not for you. Everybody not for you. Maintain perfect harmony between yourself and every member of your mastermind group. If you fail to carry out this instruction to the letter, you may expect to meet with failure. The mastermind principle cannot obtain where perfect harmony does not prevail. So, if you don't have perfect harmony, peace, not harmony, it got to be perfect. So in order for you to get perfection, you have to strive for that. You know what I'm saying? So strive is to practice. I'm practicing how to be peaceful. So if anything that's not peaceful, I know not to go that route. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to affect my plan. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, in life, you have to plan your life out. So you have to strategize. You have to deal with the people. You have to deal with the people. You know, even if somebody pisses you off, you don't have to like a person to do business with them. You don't have to like me to do business with me. This is not all that. See, I got to be real because this what real is, but that real shit is out the door. Real don't pay no bills. Business is not real. You feel me? It's a lot of pretending in business that I had to understand. Okay, this is how this go. But it's perfect harmony there. It's peaceful there. If we have to pretend to win, we did a great job. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? Real don't pay bills, man. Real have too many high expectations of what's not. You know what I'm talking about? Let's just get on one accord. And that's how we continue to move forward. You don't gotta like me. Respect me. You feel me? Um, Too many people, like I say, man, walk around and their life is built on assumptions. That's a brick wall waiting to be ran into. Grown folks don't move off of assumptions. You know what I'm saying? Nah, we don't move off of he say, she say. Nah, we don't move off of I want it my way. I don't see it no other way. Forget everybody else waiting. I want it now. I want it now. That sound like a baby right there, huh? That sound like a baby. The baby want it now. The baby don't have no understanding that, uh, man, other people got problems and issues and things that they go through as well. So I had to grow out of all of that, bro. And even though this book might say think and grow rich, rich is realize I control happiness. You know what I'm saying? It don't necessarily mean monetary gain all the time. rich in spirit, mentally rich. You feel me? All of that. First came the spirit, then the flesh, but we got it backwards. The flesh is selfish. It ain't till you start living in your spiritual walk, then you'll start understanding what I'm saying right now. Only the ones who are walking in the spirit fully comprehend what I'm saying without saying it. But an ignorant person gonna get mad, upset because they don't understand what's being said. They don't understand this parable. It go way over their head. You know what I'm saying? Those are the people that you got to stay away from. I give you a chance to get it right, but if you ain't on the level that I'm on, I can't compromise the level that I'm on for the level that you're not on. Just cause I'ma keep it real. Keeping it real don't pay bills. You feel me? And I had to learn that, bro. I had to learn that. I was trying my best to show the real side, right? It don't get rewarded. The real side never get rewarded. The real always lose by default. I know a lot of real people. See, people thinking the stuff that's not real is real today. Bro, I know a lot of real people, bro. I see a lot of them in the comments right now. And they have grown to be that. You have to grow into that. That ain't, you not born real. You have to grow into that, man. It's a process. You know how you grow in your body from a embryo to adult? You have to grow like that in your mental and your spirit. And the way you do that is with information. That's how you get empowered to tap into your spirit. Then your spirit gonna lead your mental gonna lead your body, and everything is gonna be in order, perfect harmony. That's simple. And you just continue to practice what? Perfect harmony. Practice it. I'm practicing perfect harmony every day, man. It's a challenge though. Not saying that it's easy. You have to practice. You have to practice staying that way. And it's gonna be tempting to go backwards. But God told Lot wife not to turn back, right? When she turned back, she turned into a pillar of salt. It's all symbolic, but we can all relate to every story in the Bible. Once upon a time in our life, through our experiences. Your life experience on this earth, man, is to become a spiritual being who we are, but who we don't have knowledge of who we really is. We all have identity crisis. We don't be knowing who we are until we go through the experiences and we realize that ain't who I am. A lot of us have identity crisis, bro. You don't have to work so hard to show somebody who you is because they gonna feel it. They gonna see it. They gonna respect when they know it. Trust me. You don't have to advertise it. You don't have to try so hard. You don't have to put nobody else down to lift you up. Or try to put somebody else down in your mind. I don't care how much money you got, how much jewelry you got, how many cars you got, how many houses you got. That's a cover up of who you don't know who you are. You can have all that and be hurting, crying in the inside. And that's why you so mad at a person who don't got all that, who not crying in the inside, who you see is happy without all that you got. That's why you might see a rich person mad at a person that don't got nothing, but they happy. They got their peace. They got God. They got their family. They got their girl. They got their dude. They got their dog. They got their cat. They got all the things that make them who they really are. And it all go back to one person who's behind the scene with his hand up your back, moving you like that. The devil. I see a lot of people, bro, that if they don't change their mindset, will be right back where they come from. I had to change my mindset because I ain't want to be back where I came from. See what I'm saying? You listen to people conversation and then they'll tell you the direction where they going. And I don't want no parts of it because I'm not going there. You going there by yourself. I'm not being nobody's puppet. See what I'm saying? You can be that yourself. Nobody else is making me think like they want me to think. Nobody is telling me who I can and who I can't associate with. I have learned to make all of my own choices and my own decisions. So I hold myself accountable for everything that transpires in my life. I'm not pointing no finger at nobody. So if I know I'm going to get the blame, I have to be blameless. And how do I do that? By maintaining. Is it hard? It's challenging. It's challenging. But life is a challenge. That's why a lot of us are so competitive because we come into this world challenging. See what I'm saying? It's in your nature, it's in you to be a competitive person. But you have to channel that competitiveness in the right direction, man. Because if you don't, what God wants you to use for good, you'll wind up using it for bad. It's sort of like Saul before he realized who he was and became Paul. He was, and we all done been there, persecuting, lying, stealing, killing, doing all of this. But then he woke up and realized. And soon when he became aware, that's when his life changed. Bro, it's something about that awareness, bro. And I thank God that I went through everything I went through because it built my character up. You know, it made me into who I am today. When you know you can crash and don't crash, you heard me. You have defeated the devil, bro. You have defeated the devil when you become aware. It's a spiritual warfare, and we already won, y'all. So, for the ones who know, we practice in harmony. We got to stay there, striving for perfection and keep it pushing. Gotta let God use you, man. I wish Turk was interacting with us more. Shot about to make me watch something else. What you got to say, David? Because when the teacher is teaching, he don't get interrupted by the students. I don't think you understand my live. I don't think you understand my broadcast. It's not just about David. For the people that follow me, who come on here every day, they come on here to learn. They come on here to get whatever they get out of whatever I'm saying. You must don't be a regular. But now you got my attention. What is it that you want? I just was saying you can't live life on assumptions. I'm on 6 different platforms. So I'm over here, I'm over here, I'm over here, I'm over here. I'm on 6 different platforms. But don't explain yourself. What you want? You got my undivided attention right now. What's your question? You got a degree on psychology. Okay. It was about when you say we were born real. I beg to differ. I posted my Well, what you trying to say? What are you trying? What are you? It ain't about you begging to differ. Listen, you don't have to agree with everything that I'm saying. If you think it's something different, you entitled to that. But I'm not about to argue back and forth with you. This is my experience that I'm teaching. So, if you beg to differ, this is not a debating channel. So that's where the distraction comes in at. We are not in for debate. So anyway, you always have devil distractions, man, in life, you know, and that was the example of one of them. Because if a person really wanted something, they know what they want, you know. And we deal with a lot of that every day, bro. People want things their way. They have high expectations of how you supposed to react based on what they want. If you have to learn to agree to disagree. You know what I'm saying? It's not about me. This is not my platform. This not, there's different little things you just have to learn. You feel me? And your life will be a whole lot better. I promise. I promise. Anything that's gonna cause a disharmony in your life, don't go. Don't set yourself up for it. It's challenging because the devil's distractions are going to come. They're gonna come. You gotta be the one to know that that's what that is. So you have a spirit of discernment. God get it to you. You know, He give it to you. So I'm just I'm just a messenger, and a lot of stuff that was said is a real message in it. And the people that it was for, I know y'all got it. The people who it wasn't for them. You know, and that's another thing that we got to understand, that no matter the challenges that we gonna face, we got to move and be obedient when God say move. You know, and I'm gonna leave y'all with that, telling the truth, not hating. Ain't no debating. I'm gonna holler at y'all.